Daniel.
And I'm Tony.
And I'm Aaliyah.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Wolfpack Weekly News Program.
Good morning, fellow wolves. We hope you had another amazing week.
That's for sure, Daniel. And these weeks sure are going by fast.
I know, right? And although the end of the school year is only a short 4 weeks away, it is important to make sure you are staying on top of your academics.
That's right. In fact, each of our fellow wolves will be receiving their progress report card. Check out your academic and citizenship grades and make sure you are where you want to be. If not, it is not too late to turn in late assignments. Stay on top of your homework, get some extra help, study a little harder for a test, or just pay more attention in class. You are in charge of you.
You know, Mr. Ozer has asked us this year to reflect on 4 essential questions in middle school. The first one being, who are you? That is a loaded question. Who are you as a student? Who are you as a friend? Who are you as a son or daughter? Who are you as a person? It is up to each and every one of us to discover who we are so that we can reach our full potential.
You know, the Webster's Dictionary says that self-discovery is the process of learning more about yourself and who you are. It is the act of achieving self-knowledge. It is becoming aware of one's true potential, character, feelings, and abilities.
You know, speaking of self-discovery, reminds me that we have an LGA staff member who expressed an interest in talking to our fellow wolves about self-discovery.
I know. In fact, he is in our spotlight today. Well then, let's check it out!
Spotlight, open up your eyes and see. Spotlight.
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Tran here. So, I wanted to put together this quick little video for everyone because we're near the end of the school year now, and I just realized something. All of the 7th graders are going to be moving on to the 8th grade pretty soon, and all the 8th graders, well, you guys are going to be promoting in a few weeks. So, wherever it is that life takes you next, I just thought I would take a moment real quick to aid you in the journey ahead by talking about something that I think is really important. And that is self-discovery. To help me talk about it, I brought a little something here. Okay? Just a little balloon. You know, a lot of the students this year were involved in a lot of really cool activities around campus. Some students were in dance class. Some students were in band and played music. Some students played soccer instead. And some students did robotics. Some students even joined my Magic and Balloon Art Club. And some students didn't join my Magic and Balloon Art Club. And you know what? That's okay, because you guys are at an age right now where you're still figuring out the bits and pieces that make up who you are as a person. The adults here on campus, well, we're here to help you. We're here to help you guys discover the things that you do enjoy doing. And we're here to help you unlock all the hidden talents that you each possess. Okay? And so I encourage you guys, next year, whether it be at this school or at the next school, I encourage all of you guys to go out there and join a club, play a sport, get involved in a new hobby, even if it's something as bizarre as balloon twisting, because everyone's role here is important. I promise you that no matter what you end up choosing to do, your contribution to society will make the world a much better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chan, for your video. What a neat way for you to get your point across.
Yes, that's for sure. Your delivery about self-discovery was simply magical.
Hey, before we move away from this topic of self-discovery, we have one more special guest this week.
That's right, Mel. And this guest will share with our fellow wolves her path to self-discovery.
Let's check it out.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Hi, my name is Deanna Fuentes, and I'm the Acting Deputy Director of Elections and Information Services in the Office of the City Clerk here in the City of San Diego.
Who did you aspire to be?
When I was 9, I got a very cheap rate to Sacramento on Southwest Airlines and told my mom, please, 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 I just want to go anywhere. And that's the only place I could get a ticket to go. And we went to the Capitol building. I walked in and I knew that I wanted to work in government. It just changed my life.
What was the path that got you there?
My path to getting here included being involved in student government when I was in high school and even junior high. And then I went to college to Loyola Marymount University where I studied political science. I graduated with a double major in political science and Spanish. While I was in college, I did an internship for Senator Dianne Feinstein and learned a lot about the behind-the-scenes work in an elected official's office. When I graduated, I started working on local campaigns here in San Diego for City Council and eventually got hired to work with City Council member Ben Wesso at that time. He's now a state senator for the 40th Senate District.
What problems have you solved?
Some of the things that I've helped solve and that I'm most proud of, I've worked on several pieces of legislation in my former job when I was the Director of Legislative Affairs, and some of the most important pieces I think were some of the affordable housing projects, which creates affordable housing for a lot of our citizens here in San Diego, including El Mercado in Barrio Logan. Others are the passage of minimum wage and developing that so that people have higher wages here in San Diego, being so expensive to live here, as well as paid sick leave. You now get 3 days of paid sick leave no matter what. And that's something that we all need, to be able to take time off of work if you're sick, or if your child's sick, or if your parent's sick, is very important for the economy and for everyone's well-being. And I'm really proud that I got to play a part in passing that here in San Diego.
A big thank you to our special guest for sharing her own path of self-discovery with us.
Yes, and up next we have 2 special students who appear to have a good idea of who they are.
That's right, Rico, and they are recipients of this week's Howl Out.
Let's check it
out!
The recipients of this week's Howl Out are Hector Capado and Sochi Ruiz. Here's what the staff at LJ Middle had to share with us.
Sochi is a remarkable young lady. She is kind, patient, calm, and collected, and mature beyond her years. She is also a very reliable and diligent student. She carefully attends to all of her work and makes her learning a top priority. Give her a job and it will get done well. If she is asked to write a sentence, she'll write 3. Sochi has also worked hard this year to learn to play the alto saxophone. Furthermore, you can count on Sochi to consistently demonstrate our classroom promises and commitments. Not to impress anybody, but because it's the right thing to do. Sochi's insightful comments brighten our day. We are so proud of everything she has accomplished this year and can't wait to see what the future holds for her.
Hector is a hardworking, focused, determined, pleasant, cooperative, kind student. He works well independently and with any partner or group. Hector is such a pleasure to teach. He is always mindful of the classroom and humble in his successes. He consistently takes teacher advice and applies it to his work, and he never has any complaints. Hector is an asset to beginning band. He works hard in class and learns his parts on percussion. Hector greets each period with a smile and leaves with the same disposition. What a great kid.
Now let's give these 2 a howl on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Amazing job, Hector and Sochi. We are extremely proud of you.
That's right, and because of your hard work and dedication, you have accomplished so much as you sailed through the school year.
Hey, speaking of sailing, up next we have a fun trio, and they are ready with some silly aquatic theme jokes.
That's right, and you are sure to have a splashing good time.
Let's check it out.
Random dancing!
Hey Gallies, I'm Sadai.
Hi, I'm Zeta.
And I'm Lily.
And we're the Wolfpack Jokers!
What did Cinderella wear to the harbor cruise?
What?
Glass Lip burn.
Where does a killer whale go for braces?
Where?
The orthodontist.
What do sea monsters eat?
What?
Fish and chips.
What kind of hair do oceans have?
What kind?
Wait.
What did the seaweed say when it got stuck in the ship's motor?
What?
Kelp kelp.
What do you do with a sick cruise ship?
What?
Take it to the dock.
Thank you, jokers, for those silly jokes. You cruised right through them.
Hey, speaking of cruising brings us to our final segment.
That's right. Before we go, we have some information about an upcoming 8th grade event. Let's check it out. Before we go, we want to remind our 8th grade wolves to get their tickets to our annual 8th grade Harbor Cruise on Saturday, June 9th.
Remember, to be eligible, you must have a GPA of 2.0 or higher and have good citizenship grades.
Now, for those of you who don't know, the Harbor Cruise is a 2-hour evening sail through the San Diego Bay, and we can guarantee you'll definitely have an amazing time.
And how can we guarantee that, you ask?
Well,
You get to dress to impress.
Dinner will be provided.
Nom 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 nom.
there's music and dancing.
With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life.
And beautiful views in the fresh ocean air. So head on out to the quad during lunch on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday to get your ticket to the Harbor Cruise. The price is only $30. Get your boogie on!
Thanks for tuning in this week.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to purchase your yearbook.
There's only 70 left. Bye!
Yeah. Everybody get your